Easy free winner last night on Monmouth, the road dog, winning outright at Georgetown. And, of course, I used as my best bet Tennessee Chattanooga, who failed by a half point at home against Tennessee Tech. And you know what, guys? That's how the dice tumble sometimes. There's no guarantees in gambling. Monmouth last night gave you the New York Giants on Monday night. I've got 2 more free selections of basketball coming your way in just a moment. Before I get to the gambling stuff, though, just a quick observation on Pete Rose. I can tell you that of all the star athletes, I have to qualify this statement by saying star athletes, that I ever saw in a locker room situation with the media involved, the star athletes are the guys you want to talk to. Because those are the guys, if you're using an 8-second soundbite on radio, those are the guys if you're doing a 10-second bit on TV, those are the guys if you're writing your piece for newspapers, those are the guys you want to have the quotes from. Never saw anybody better in the media than Pete Rose. I mean, and I saw this, and it's the most amazing thing when he was in the locker room, right? So you would have, let's say, 4 different reporters come up, right? 4 reporters in the span of 15 minutes all ask him the variation of the same exact question. And you would watch Pete Rose answer that question like it was the first time he ever heard that damn question in his 30-year career. And he would give it such an enthusiastic, enlightening response. It made for great copy. Best star athlete I ever saw do that. Better than Jordan, better than Larry Bird, better than Magic Johnson, better than Julius Erving, better than Bobby Clark in Philadelphia when he was the pinnacle of the Flyers' success. I mean, never saw anybody else do it like Pete Rose. He was a reporter's dream. Now, as to whether or not he violated a few rules, did he bet on baseball before, during, after his career? Did he potentially play with a cork bat when he was pursuing in the latter stages of his career Ty Cobb's hit record? Hey, I don't know. You know, it seems like the evidence is certainly there. Do I still think he should be in the Hall of Fame? Absolutely. Because you can't tell me that there aren't racist, bigots, alcoholics, greenie abusers from the amphetamine era of baseball, other cheaters that are in the Hall of Fame. You can't tell me that this is a holier-than-thou organization. You can't tell me that general managers, team presidents, owners, managers, and baseball players alike didn't know that PEDs were fueling so many success during the late 80s and early 90s and the McGuire-Sosa era when TV ratings were up and fan attendance was up. Can't tell me people didn't know about that. That was in the position to know. Can't tell me about the cocaine problems in the late 80s as well in baseball. So Pete Rose gambled on baseball. He admitted it finally. He's still gambling on baseball, apparently, which is his right. I mean, hey, listen, he's living in Vegas. He can do whatever the hell he wants. Or do you count simply the fact of what he did on the field? Is that all that should matter in getting into the Hall of Fame? One way or another, I don't give a damn. I mean, I was at the Hall of Fame once in my life. I mean, you know, walking through a shrine that goes, oh, God, yeah, that's that guy's glove from 1942. That really makes me relate to that player. You know, I mean, shrine to itself. That's what I find, whether it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame or the Baseball Hall of Fame. I find all these shrines are just shrines to their own legacy, their own heritage. Really not my cup of tea, but, you know, probably 95% of you watching this video report, you would probably think otherwise. Anyway, let's move on here. Quick congratulations going out to Gabriel DuPont and Chuck O'Brien, who won again yesterday. Both of them discounted plays. Gabriel DuPont cashing in with an 80-dime release last night, which you got for a savings of $60 off the regular price. And that was a winner on San Diego. Dog outright against UC Davis. Tonight, same rated play, non-conference dog of the year, same deal. You get it for over half price off once more, saving $60 from a guy who's made $10 bettors in baseball, a little over $12,000 since he started at the site February 1st, 2014. The coupon code is underdog. And Chuck O'Brien just keeps rolling along here. What a great return he has made to the site. He's been back 3.5 weeks after a near 3-year absence, but he has certainly been on a roll. Last night, another winner, which you got for, I think, $29, a savings of $70 off the regular price. South Carolina, an 18-point favorite, hammering Drexel by 29 points. Tonight, a play just as strong. 20-dime college hoops winner number 8 out of 10 as he goes for a 6th straight winning day. And again, you save $70 by using coupon code. Would help if I knew what that coupon code was. Let's see. I actually created the coupon code, and I can't think of what the damn mismatch. That's what it is. Mismatch. MISMATCH. And you can find all your other discounts, coupon codes, etc. over on the homepage. Let's get to your complimentary play here for today. First, I'm going to take a look at the NBA game. I'm going to go with the Oklahoma City Thunder, minus 9.5 points at home tonight, going against Portland Trailblazers. Thunder, the Thunder coming off a 104-98 win in overtime against the Jazz on Monday, which sounds good on the surface. It sounds even better when you realize they had to rally from a 16-point first-half deficit. Kevin Durant had like 1 point in the first half and had 28 in the second half, I think it was. Him and Russell Westbrook combined for 56 points in a row. They have now won 5 straight games. They have not allowed more than 98 points in any of those 5 wins. In fact, in their last 10 games, they're holding foes to about 42.5% shooting and giving up a tad under 95 points a game. Portland, a team that defensively struggles, gives up 104 points a game. That's really a two-man show with their backcourt supplying almost all their offense. I like Oklahoma City big in this game tonight. The only thing that prevented me from making the Thunder my best bet is this. You can't tell me the Thunder aren't going to look ahead to tomorrow's game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Do they overlook Portland? Do they let up in the second half of the game? That would be my concern. That's why I relegated the play to a complimentary play status. The other game tonight, UNLV at home tonight against Arizona State. Now, UNLV not playing at Thomas & Mack Center, but in one of those ridiculous non-conference tournaments about a month ago at the MGM Grand, took care of another Pac-10 member, a Pac-12 member. That was Oregon, who entered that game undefeated, and they hammered the Ducks in that one by 11 points. Ducks were 6-0 in that game. Well, tonight they're taking on another Pac-12 member, and this one's Arizona State. And this game is at the Thomas & Mack Center. What concerns me about this game, however, is UNLV overnight early this morning, 5.5-point favorite. Now 7 points. This Arizona State team is very good on the boards, okay? Not a great shooting team, but a very good team on the boards. You got a UNLV team that is not particularly big, doesn't hit the rack that hard, decent defensively, 17th in the nation coming into today's action in terms of forcing turnovers. But, you know, again, I'm looking at that point spread. Man, you go from 5.5 up to 7.5. I still lean toward UNLV here a little bit. I mean, the Rebels' only 2 losses this season came to UCLA, I think in the Maui Invitational by 2 points, and to Wichita State by 6. Meanwhile, you got an Arizona State team that gave Kentucky a good battle in Lexington for the first half on Saturday, only down by 1, but in the second half they totally collapsed, losing 72-58 to the Wildcats. Again, big number. I lean toward UNLV in this contest. I think the running Rebels can go ahead and pull it off. But, man, you're right there on that number. Because if you had told me yesterday that the line was 5.5 and it was going to stay there, I'd say UNLV was going to win this game by 7 or 8. Now that I'm looking at a line between 7.5, you know, I don't feel that comfortable taking Arizona State. But at the same time, I still think the running Rebs at home are the better play. So UNLV and Oklahoma City, both teams, both picks with asterisks next to them for one reason or another, but those are going to be your complimentary plays for today's card. I wish you well, and we'll do this one more time on Thursday when we got a little football action to talk about. See you then, guys.